Okay, part 2 of the syllabus. This is for my Cooper classes. So y'all go back to your, let's look at your syllabus one more time. I want to talk about hall passes, makeup work, and late work, and then we'll be done with the syllabus. Hall passes says each student will be assigned 2 hall passes per 6 weeks. So you guys will get your hall passes. Probably already have gotten them maybe at this point. My suggestion to you is that you put your name on these, okay, and hang on to them. Put them in your wallet, put them in your notebook for this class, or whatever. Okay, in order for you to leave my classroom, you have to have one of those hall passes. If you want to leave the classroom during the class for any reason outside of going to the nurse because you're really dying or something, you can go to the nurse if you're not dying, but you know, you're going to puke, please go. Just race to the bathroom. Don't puke in here. You know, but other than that, you have to use your hall pass. Now, the thing about these hall passes is each one, if you still have it at the end of the 6 weeks, each one is worth 5 points on a test grade. So what this means is that if you do extra credit and you don't use the hall passes, you get an extra 20 points on a test grade, which is a ton. That can bring your grade up like 4 points. So really important, and I do use them, and you do need them to use this class. This is not something that I slack on. This is, we use them all year long. So if you lose them and you need to go to the bathroom, you're just going to have to wait. So don't lose them. If you have to go to your locker and you forgot a pen or you forgot your homework, you know, you're going to have to, if you forgot your homework, you're going to have to decide, is a late grade better, or do I really need the 5 points on a test grade? Which one's going to be worth my while in the end? You'll have to make that decision. So that's what I'm going to ask you. If you say, can I go to the bathroom? I'm going to say, is it worth 5 points? And you're going to say, no, I don't think it is. And sit back down. So hang on to it. If you lose them, it's just too bad. Okay? If you're not here the day I give them out, you need to ask for them as soon as you get back. Because if we get to the 6 weeks and you're like, oh, I never got them because I was absent, it's just going to be too bad. Now, they will not count up, like you can only use 2 per 6 weeks, if that makes sense. You can't, like if you had one left over from last 6 weeks, you forgot to turn it in, you can't use it on the next 6 weeks or anything like that. Now, one thing is some of you guys all have twice a day, like I have some of you guys in anatomy and health science or anatomy and principles. And if that's the case, you can flip-flop them. Like let's say you go to the bathroom in principles, but you go back and you actually really need that hall pass for principles, you can flip-flop them to the classes. I don't care, but you can still only use a max of 2 per class. Makeup work, again, this is subject to change according to whatever our new handbook says, and I haven't heard that yet because I haven't been to in-service. But as far as last year goes, I'm going to stick with that until I hear otherwise. So you'll be allowed 2 days to finish any makeup work. Again, your responsibility to pick up any makeup work. It's always in there, okay? It's always in this folder over here, and that's where it will be. You pick it up. You already know, because you get this weekly paper, you already know exactly what you missed. So go get it out of there. Okay, you've got 2 days to get it and turn it in, or whatever the handbook says. And then at that point, it's late. Then you've got, then it goes according to the late work policy. Late work, it says you'll be allowed 2 days to finish any late work. Highest grade that can be earned on late work is a 70. If it's not completed within that 2 days, you'll receive a 0, and you have you do not have an opportunity to turn it in after that. Keep that in mind. I will stick to that. There's no turning in late work 4 weeks later. I will stick to the late work, and just know that that's going to happen. Again, we're going to date stamp everything that we get in, and if it's 2 days, if it's over 2 days past the due date, it's just going to have a 0. I'm not even going to grade it. Other than that, I think that's it for you guys. Again, I'm really excited. Make sure you have a parent or guardian sign this and bring it back. You can just bring the part back that they had to sign, and that's perfectly fine. I want you guys to keep the syllabus so you have that information. Other than that, I will let you guys kind of go from there. Yeah, we'll go from there.